Wayne County, home to Capitol Reef National Park, is known for its stunning desert landscapes. But the county is also home to a different kind of desert, which you might not have heard of. A childcare desert.
Everybody is just literally making do with what they can.
With 77% of the state's population living in an area where there are too few daycare providers to meet the need, Utah has more of these so-called childcare deserts than anywhere else in the country. But Wayne County is particularly affected. It's one of 4 counties in the state that has no licensed childcare options at all.
It is a big problem here.
Leaving desperate young parents with few options.
I go to bed at night and I'm like, where's my kid going tomorrow? Who's gonna call out sick? Who's gonna have their child sick?
I'm Fox 13 investigative reporter Taylor Stevens. We traveled here to Wayne County to better understand how young families are making it work when they have to work, and what it all means for the future of this county and the people who live here.
And we have 4 kids.
That's cute. Lauren Morgan's workplace seems to have been designed with kids in mind.
Is this full of toys? This is full of toys, huh?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
A toy box filled to the brim.
Can you get down that?
A baby gate blocking the stairs. Cartoons playing on TV.
And then we got cribs.
Ready in the corner. If you assume she works at a daycare, well, you wouldn't be too far off.
We do joke that yes, it is a full-time daycare with a part-time job.
But Morgan's real full-time job doesn't have anything to do with kids. She's the office manager here at Blackburn Propane in Loa.
We do residential and commercial propane. So, okay, hold on. There you go. Are you okay? Okay. There you go. So we take a lot of payments, we take propane orders over the phone, do a lot of customer service.
Because Wayne County has no licensed childcare options, Morgan has few choices about how to work full-time and raise her children. So her father, who owns Blackburn Propane, allows her to bring the kids to work.
It's hard, but we make do. Some days are really long, and other days we just don't get much work done.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you. Ow! Are you okay? Okay. But as you can see, it takes a lot of patience.
During the school year, her older 2 children are in school most of the day.
Yes.
But in the summers, all 4 of them come here. Morgan says she feels lucky to have the option, but it's not exactly the situation she'd pick if she had any other choice.
You're raising your kids and being in a business where it is a professional setting, it is really hard because kids don't understand that, and they don't understand when is the time to be quiet, when is the time to not color, when is it not nap time.
With our childcare, we just don't have that access.
Wayne County Commissioner Roger Bryan says he's heard plenty of stories about the impacts on individual families, but he also sees the effects of childcare access on a broader scale, particularly on the area's economy.
It's pretty tough for us to get people to invest and bring businesses here as it is.
The U.S. Chamber of Commerce found in 2023 that Utah loses $1.36 billion annually related to childcare challenges.
It ranks pretty high. It's a very high thing. And in order to get businesses and people to come in here.
So I actually had to resign beginning of this year because I just couldn't find the time to be able to work.
After her son Kirby was born, Loa resident Michaela Barton tried to hold on to her job as a part-time EMT.
My position's very needed. I'm an advanced EMT.
But the on-call schedule made it too difficult to find childcare.
I've had to have my mom come down from Bountiful to watch my kids sometimes because I can't call out and someone was sick.
So she decided to quit in favor of keeping her more consistent job as a part-time dental assistant. But if she had more options, she'd love to be back on an ambulance.
It's very fulfilling because what we do is we help serve underserved communities, you know. No one's knocking down the door to be an EMT in the middle of nowhere.
The lack of childcare hasn't just affected her employment decisions. It's also delayed her and her husband from having more children.
But at this point, we have to do the smart thing to say no. If I had known this was kind of as serious as what I know now, we probably wouldn't have had my son when we did. We probably would have waited.
The state legislature recently considered a bill that sought to improve access to child care in Utah as part of a pilot program that would turn empty state office buildings into daycare space. That bill ultimately failed in the House, in part over concerns about costs. Tomorrow on Fox 13 News at 9, we'll tell you how residents in Wayne County are stepping up to provide daycare access for young families. At the state capitol, Taylor Stevens, Fox 13 News, Utah.